There's ROCKSTEADY at King of the Pit TV.
Yes, now, there's ROCKSTEADY, King of the Pit TV, signing in and signing out. We just listened to the Kings of Punk debut LP by Poison Idea. Alright, Poison Idea are a band I've never really delved into before. I might have heard one or two tunes off of Feel the Darkness at one point and didn't really jump into the music as such. But you see the band referenced every once in a while. It is quite influential to one or two bands out there. Many people don't talk about this band, but you know, you will find them referenced in little crevices even there. This album was okay. It wasn't a bad album whatsoever. You could tell the band could play punk rock music. You could tell they can come together and be tight enough to put out good sounding music, you know, as opposed to just falling apart. Because obviously with the aesthetic and whatnot, I assumed it might be a bit messy, might be a bit all over the place, which even when it comes down to punk music, I don't necessarily want that. I want an easier listening experience. So, I don't know if I bypassed any tracks. Potentially did, because it was very brief of a record. Not in length, but in how many titles were on this record. 9 tracks I listened to. 3 videos removed from the playlist, but there's 23 tracks on this playlist. All the rest are live recordings, so, you know, I'm just going to double check now, make sure I haven't bypassed that. No, that's it. Well, 20 tunes and 3 unavailable videos, so I don't know what the deal with that is. It's a consistent record. This band sounds better to me when they're playing faster as opposed to slower. When they play fast, they choose the right 3 chords, they choose the right interval. It sounds hardcore. It's hardcore punk. It sounds good vocally. You know, I came in here thinking we're gonna have like a UK worship band, like a UK 82 sounding band. Not necessarily. It sounded very American hardcore to me initially. It sounded like Black Flag, in my opinion. It was fun. Will I listen to it again? Nah. If I was 15 years old and I came across this band, would I listen to it again? Yeah, there'd probably be 1 or 2 tunes I'd listen back to because it got me excited, got me gassed up. But you know, it's very bog standard. They're not reinventing the wheel here with this record, but it's good. It's quality music. I can choose from different bands with a little more, you know, a little more emphasis on stuff I prefer when it comes to hardcore punk. Though I wouldn't choose to listen to this again. When I was younger, like I said, I would do. Drummer was fine, guitarists were fine. Bassist, as far as the bass sound is concerned, was a bit wishy-washy from time to time, but I mean, you know what I mean, you can't complain, can you really? It wasn't that bad. And vocally, you know what I mean, it was what it was. It was what it was. There was no problems whatsoever. If anything, I would say this is just a hardcore punk record. And as far as any, you know, real deal selling points, there not necessarily is one, but it does the trick. It scratches that itch, doesn't it? So regarding rating, Kings of Punk, you know what, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. I won't go too harsh on it, because what it does well. To put it simply, what it does well. If you want hardcore punk, you've got it right here. That's it. Kings of Punk, debatable. I don't know the backstory behind these dudes, so maybe they are the Kings of Punk. You've got to tell me that one. And on that note, I'm signing out, people. Peace.